Hello, my friends. My name is Tessafyffe, and I help professionals who've lost passion for their careers create freedom so that they can design the life they choose. Now, have you ever wondered, like me perhaps, how do I get more balance in my life? Maybe you're thinking that life is just too chaotic. Maybe you're thinking that, it's just not really as pleasurable as you would like it to be simply because there's too much going on and there's too many things that you've committed to. What is your thing about balance? I mean, it's like a perennial issue, isn't it? It's something that I'm always challenged with, um, or frequently challenged with. And so, it's great to get some insight into this and to get some fresh ideas. And I was watching a fantastic video by Brendon Burchard. Many of you will know I'm a huge fan of his, and he gave me some insightful sort of reflective ideas. So I sort of have ingested them, and now I'm sharing, the key bits with you. So I've entitled this video, um, I've entitled this video, 5 ways to get more balance in life. Okay, so I'm going to run through them, and drop down in the comment box and let me know if any of this resonates with you, because it's something that we're always, trying to achieve, isn't it? Okay, so number 1, decide why you need more balance in your life. Yeah, so making that decision, why do you need more balance in your life? And in fact, going a bit deeper and thinking, well, what does that balance mean to me? Because the way I define balance in my life, it's probably going to be a little bit different to the way you define it. So what does balance look like for me in my life? And really define it. And where do you want that balance? So, is it that you want to feel as though you've been able to give enough time to your daily business activities? Yeah, but of course you still have a whole other list of commitments and a day job and family and maybe kids. Where is it you're looking for this balance? Is it maybe that you think, well, I'm all work and no play, and so much so you think, well, I call my friends up now and they're like, Tessa, who? Is that where you need your balance? Is it, just really focusing and getting deep on why you need more balance? That's the first thing to do. Secondly, Brendon talked about this interesting concept and idea that actually many of us, our problem isn't that we need more balance. Our problem is that we need to remove more distractions. And, I love that. I heard it. It was like, ching. So number 2, immediately remove distractions. So you may say to me, well, Tessa, what do you mean by distractions? Don't start telling me that I have to turn off the telly in the evening. Well, I won't tell you, maybe because it's, come up in your mind. Maybe that's something you need to look at. Maybe that's something we could all do with looking at. Are we watching? Is that a distraction? Are we watching too much TV? What are the statistics? How many hours a day do you set aside for television? Maybe that's not the distraction. Maybe that's not an issue for you. What are those things that are not adding value to your life? Okay, so that's what I mean by distraction. What could it be? I don't know. I mean, it's not for me to judge. I know I have my own my own challenges. There are times when I just want to switch off and I dive into a box set. Yeah. And I get lost in a box set, and it's literally me swapping my now for the storyline, okay? But I'm mindful of that and I think, okay, so where you can allow yourself a bit of that this coming Saturday, but not anywhere else. Are those sort of um, deals that you can make with yourself? What are those things that do take up your time, but they're not really, really, really adding more value? Ooh, have a think about it. Number 3, learning to say no. Just saying no. Just saying no. Just say no. This is something that I'm getting better at. I'm getting quite good at recently. But learning to say no and also not feeling that you have to apologize for saying no. But a different take from Brendon I thought was interesting is he said that every time you say yes, right, you are handing out hours. So the currency is time. So every time you say yes to something, or yes to another commitment, or yes to another meeting, or yes to another task, or yes to another favor, or yes to another thing that's going to make your ego feel amazing, whatever it is for you, and you know what I'm talking about. Every time you say yes to a thing that's going to make you look good, because you're the person that does things for others and you're always the person that says yes. Every time you say yes, you are handing out hours, another 60 minutes, more 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes of your precious time. You're just giving it away. So, we've got to get good at setting boundaries, yeah? We've got to get good at setting boundaries, learning to say no and not having to apologize. And, I used to be that person. I used to be that person who was so concerned about not offending someone, or so concerned to let people believe that I was just so helpful all the time. And, that involved just constantly saying yes. And you just have to learn how to set healthy boundaries and learning how to say no. There we go. And not apologizing. You don't have to apologize for saying no. I already have a commitment. I can't attend. I already have a commitment. We're all adults here, so that's adult speak, okay? Number 4, learning to stick to times, learning to stick to timing. So I'm guilty of this and I'm working on it. I'm aware of it, so I'm working on it. But when you set aside time for a meeting and, it's sort of like, this is a 30-minute meeting and it's sort of 42 minutes have gone and you're still there. Because every time you are going over time, you're giving away your balance because you're creating more pressure because there's reduced time that was already set aside to do other things. So you're creating that atmosphere of stress and pressure. So that's going to take away from your balance. So, and it may not just be meetings, it might be you've set aside in your diary that, okay, tomorrow's Wednesday, I'm going to do 15 minutes on my Pilates machine or 15 minutes of yoga in the morning before work. And then you're kind of getting into it, you're doing your yoga or your Pilates, and it's like 25 minutes, it's 30 minutes, and it's like, oh, wow, I'm really getting lots done. But, that wasn't the plan. You do have other things to do. So set your time and stick to it. I think that's quite useful. Certainly something I'm going to try and apply for myself. And number five way to achieve more balance is you do have to improve your health actually to be able to get more balance. They go hand in hand. So I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I just seemed to not need so much sleep. I don't know, maybe that resonates with you. Um, but I find that if I sleep well and sleep better, I'm on my game. I'm in a good space, which has a knock-on effect for the rest of the day in terms of productivity and in terms of effectiveness. So, um, are you sleeping more? Are you getting good sleep? And can you increase your sleep? Can you meditate more? Brendon Burchard talked a lot about the science behind meditating, having meditation in your life, sleeping more, sleeping better, and how that just sets you up for a good day. And each day, if you're feeling more balanced in each day, then you're going to feel more balanced throughout your life. So what can you do to better invest in your own well-being? Yeah. So there we go. Those are 5, I thought, really interesting ideas about how you can achieve more balance in your life. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. And also, does any of this resonate with you? Is it sort of like, wow, Tessa, I get it. I'm there with you. You're speaking to me. I do a lot of these videos where I'm speaking to myself, but it just so happens, many of us have similar issues. So I think the headlines here were really, learning how to say no, really getting clear on how to better communicate how you're going to stick to your time, because your time is very precious, and disciplining yourself and training yourself to be, not going over time. So when you've allocated time for something, you're sticking to it, you're doing it. Okay. I hope this has resonated with you. I hope that it's given you some value, some food for thought, something to think about. If you would like to learn a bit more about the business that I do and how I may be able to help you and how you can generate another stream of income coming into the home, working from home, then have a look at my information pack. Where it's a free download and you can get some information at tessafyffe.com/info pack, tessafyffe.com/info pack. And come through to me, send me a message, and I can help you through the information and see, if it's something that can help you and bring you value. Okay, I will sign off now. I'm sending you my light and my love, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. Okay, take care. Bye.